Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below your reading. All right, Virgo, welcome. A lot of you are taking a step back this month to reassess, reevaluate before you take a plunge forward because you are working through some blocks at this time, Virgo. You have here Cancerian energy, Scorpio showing up as your main center card, which we are in Scorpio season. We have Aries energy stepping into your power. And then your outcome, we have Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of how far you've come and be proud of yourself on all different levels because you've gone through a lot here. You've accomplished, you've achieved, and most importantly, you've set out to conquer the soul lessons that you chose prior to incarnating into this lifetime. And some of those haven't been fun. It's been a little bit of a rocky road. It's been challenging. It's been difficult at times. But this is a month where you take a little bit of a step back, maybe from a problem or from a block, so you can take a look at it from a new angle. So Virgo, you have the Cancerian energy of relaxation, finding your footing, right? Taking a little bit of a pause, looking at some of the fears, limiting beliefs, or finding solutions to things that have been a little bit challenging mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, because your main energy here is this scorpionic energy of releasing blocks. Right? And we all have them from time to time. We attach ourselves to people, places, or things, relationships, beliefs, items even. So some of you are now looking at those blocks and you're saying, are they hindering? Are they beneficial? Am I growing? You're really looking at them in a deeper way. And I feel like you're finding solutions. They keep showing me here the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of communication coming your way this month. There could be a new understanding. Now that we are navigating through the tail end basically of, eclipse season is now over, but we're still in that eclipse energy for the coming weeks. So in a way, we're kind of at the tail end of things. You're really bursting through blocks that maybe you've sat on for weeks, for months, and for some of you for years. So this is a really important time. 11 is the energy of November, and 11 is a soul path number. It's destiny. In tarot, it is the justice, and we're releasing karmic cycles. We are releasing things that are unfair, or we're seeing things through the eyes of truth so we can bring balance back into situations that have been difficult, or we're just restructuring altogether. Now you have here this Aries energy of stepping into your power, and we have Aries in the North Node at this time. So you are doing a little bit of preparing for your 2024 this month. So whatever it is that you are concocting, whatever new ideas, new endeavors, relationship decisions, career options that show up for you, this is you yourself feeling empowered, taking your health to the next level, mentally, energetically, spiritually. Whatever you're stepping into now is actually setting you up for a very powerful, impactful 2024. I feel that for you here, Virgo. Now, your outcome energy you have, again, Taurus, be proud of yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. But I'm also getting, some of you may have been hyper-focused lately on either lack of accomplishments or maybe just trying to keep going, not pause, not stop and smell the roses. This is a month for you to enjoy and reap some of the rewards of your hard work. That may show up in the form of a vacation, in the form of honoring yourself by taking a little bit of time out. It can be resting, napping more, going for a walk, spending time with those that you love. Whatever it is for you, I feel like you're in that energy of the sun this month in a way. Let's see what's coming in. Let's clarify. Ooh, there it is. Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy here. So cups is water, and we are navigating through Scorpio season, which is water, before we enter, Sagittarian season towards the end of the month. Okay, so we have a Queen of Cups and a King of Swords partnered with a Nine of Swords. So there could be someone that is losing sleep here, maybe over you, or it could be you are losing sleep due to your thoughts, right? Thoughts kind of going in cycles and, spinning and spinning. That could be what you need a little bit of a rest from, because you're being called to show yourself more love and compassion at this time. Maybe this is showing others more love and compassion, more understanding. Now, that does not mean, Virgo, that you should allow other people to step into your boundaries or over them or cross them. It does not mean that you should allow people to take advantage. Not at all. But if you felt like you were a little bit harsh in a situation and it was unwarranted, or it was not like you, and there is some sort of amends or apology. For others of you, maybe you are wanting this from a person who is very blunt, very ruthless. Maybe you are the one that's losing sleep over this person, okay? Because the King of Swords, it's showing up in the feminine here of the King of Swords. That's what I love about this deck. There's such a unique twist on the King and the Queen, or the male energies, because there can be a feminine dynamic. And when that feminine dynamic shows up in the King energy, it's about finding that balance between yin and yang, masculine and feminine, right? It's neutrality versus duality. So there's something that feels completely pulled in one way, and it may be calling you to kind of relax or step back from that situation that may be causing you a lot of sleepless nights. You also see that there's a lot of eyes on the Nine of Swords. So maybe some of you feel like all eyes are on you at this time, or maybe you feel very small in your presence, in your energy. You don't feel like you're being seen, valued, heard, or even respected here. And I am getting the sense, Virgo, that a lot of you are choosing what matters to your heart. You're choosing something that you've been weighing up back and forth. Maybe your logical mind has been competing with something you've really wanted emotionally here, but you didn't allow yourself because you're talking yourself out of it. Some of you, you weren't listening to your intuition about a situation, and that's caused you to repeat a cycle, repeat a pattern or a dynamic, or it's caused you a lot of mental stress. Maybe you were supposed to learn some really powerful growth opportunities here in the past, but maybe you've got knocked down and you didn't know where to kind of lift yourself up here with the Nine of Swords. But I feel like this is in a way, again, you're at the end. It's the darkest before the dawn. So King of Cups and Queen of Swords, I mean, this could be a partnership that doesn't have to, you don't have to compromise your integrity or lose sleep over this situation. You can release a block, and maybe the person is the block for you. Maybe it's a limiting belief based on maybe a father, a boss, a mother, a sibling, someone who is a little bit blunt with this energy. Maybe they're not in touch with their emotions as much as you are. Maybe this person isn't as emotionally mature. Or maybe it's in their character to think quite logically or rationally. This could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy here as well. They may come across as a little bit cold-hearted or aloof at times, and that's what's caused you a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension. That's going to be either wavered because you're stepping away from it, or you may be seeing it from a new perspective, but I am getting a more relaxed approach versus something that's happened in the past. Now, some of you also, you may be purchasing new bedding, maybe new pillows, a new mattress. For others of you, there is a relationship dynamic here that is shifting, and you may be going through some stuff here. You're working on releasing some of these blockages. For some of you, you weren't, again, I'm just getting the sense of self was small. It's like you weren't being seen the way that you truly desire to be seen. And that's why you're following your heart by stepping into your power and honoring yourself, honoring your heart. Let's take a look at some of these blocks. What is blocking the energy here? I mean, the Nine of Swords can be intense. It can be obsessive thoughts. It can be fears, anxiety, self-pity, despair, suffering. But I feel like that's part of what you're releasing in order for you to fully embrace and step into your power. Yeah, the Death card. There's an ending here. And you may have been resisting it in the past. This may have been something here, Virgo, that there was an ending, but you didn't know how to deal with that ending in a healthy way or constructively, or maybe you didn't learn and you had to repeat a cycle, repeat after repeat. You're stronger than you think you are here. The Death card is a major transformation. There is an ending to these blocks. So if you've been blocked when it comes to career enhancement, if you've been blocked in love, if you've been blocked within your health, for some of you, it's been intuition has felt a little bit blocked. It's because your mental mind has been taking over. And when that mental mind starts to talk us out of things that our intuition is trying to whisper, we can get stuck. We can get caught up in that mix, and we don't always hear what we are meant to hear. We hear one thing, but we're in another energy, and it causes dissonance within the body, within the mind. There's definitely an ending, an opportunity for a rebirth. This is the Phoenix rising, right? This is growth. This is transition. This is transformation. So don't hang on to these blocks. Don't hang on to what must be shed here. How can we help you step into your power and embrace your energy to your highest potential here? Justice. I mean, the same energy is coming up all across the board. This is a big month on a global level, spiritual level, ascension, right? It's happening for everyone. Know that you're not alone here, Virgo. All right. Page of Cups with the Justice, a new opportunity to follow your heart. Something that is more balanced, more aligned. I mean, some of you could be dealing with a legal situation, and look at that. There's that Ace of Swords kind of coming in and cutting through the barrier in a sense. The scales are balanced here. So there was a situation, or perhaps there still is a situation that feels a little bit one-sided. That's what's coming to an end here for you, because the Justice card is karma. It's breaking the karmic cycles, and this is a huge theme, and I'll probably do a collective reading on it next weekend. But it is a huge theme that is so difficult to break free from. And a lot of times we stay trapped in that repetitive cycle of repeat because it can be such a difficult detachment. And you're being offered here a new opportunity, something that maybe you don't see coming, or perhaps it's something that you're just not quite sure, because the Page of Cups here, excuse me, the Page of Cups is offering you some news, right? This could be a new romance. It could be a romantic invite. It's a news of maybe you birthing a new idea, a new company, a new creation into the physical. But it's coming from a place of heart, and it's coming from a place of more stability, more groundedness, and more balance. And it's coming from a place where you've already reaped karmically kind of decisions and choices that you've made. So you've dealt with some consequences, right? Or someone else has. Now it's the time to bring this into balance. If this is illegality, a judgment, it's bringing truth and fairness and equality to the mix here. There's going to be a message that's going to help you step into your power. This could be words of advice from a wise counsel, a guide, a psychic, a healer. This could be spiritually and divinely intercepted within your energy of that mental, and then the intuitive. Maybe it's some downloads that you receive yourself, Virgo. It could be from a legal situation where it allows you to finally have what it is that you've been wanting. If this is child support, child custody, some sort of arrangement, if some of you are worried and that's a block, how or what's going to happen to my children, you're being asked to trust that there will be balance and fairness in a situation. Okay, wow. Whew. This is deep. Let's take a look at the pride, or, well, pride. Some of you, maybe it is pride. Maybe someone around you has, maybe a big ego, or pride is getting in the way, or maybe that's part of some of you. Maybe that is a block, not asking for help, asking for guidance because of pride, having that limiting belief that we must do everything on our own or by ourselves. We must not ask for help. It'll be too vulnerable. It's a weakness of mine, right? Those are limiting beliefs that we hang on to that are not helpful. So if that's a limiting belief that you have, it's time to release that pride block and be proud of who you are. Be proud that you have the strength to ask for help when needed, or ask for advice or support, or to take a new step. You can hear the sirens going off there as well. SOS, right? And I said ask for help as the sirens started to go off. And they were short-lived. Yeah, because some of you, the fear here is being left out on your own, left out in the cold. You may fear asking for help. You won't receive it. Okay, and if you're not receiving it, it's because the energy is not aligned, because there could be even a belief that is still a block that you are working on overcoming. That could be part of karmic cycles, karmic lessons. You're not left out in the cold. That's an illusion. Five of Pentacles is saying here, and it's showing up in reverse, which I like. And this literally is the card of pride, right? Letting pride get in the way. So it's a clarifier of what we're seeing here. So some of you, it's about being proud of yourself, not letting pride get in the way and hinder that. And that could be a block. And for some of you, this is someone you're dealing with. It could be this King of Swords. Some of you, this is a characteristic flaw, even though, we're working on our flaws. You are perfectly imperfect in all your flaws, Virgo, for sure. But the Five of Pentacles says that you're holding yourself back in some way, shape, or form. And it may be a financial block. For some of you, it's health. But be proud of, what you have. Enter into the energy here of gratitude. Let's get one more card to help us up out of the Five of Pentacles. How can we step out of that Five of Pentacles, feeling like we're all by ourselves, all alone on our journey? There it is. Wow, look at these synchronicities. By knowing that you are not alone. Knowing that it doesn't have to be your path to go it alone. That is a block that we need to overcome. And it's interesting because I'm also getting here twin flame. And now I don't talk tons about twin flame. I know specific readers just focus on twin flame. But we get such a different concept of what a twin flame actually is. And this came up for another reading. Perhaps maybe it was Aries or Taurus where this came up. Maybe it was Taurus, because we actually have Taurus energy here. If you have Taurus in your chart or dealing with the Taurus, or it could be a Taurus coming in. But what's happening is there's going to be an influx of souls leaving the world and a new incarnation of new souls entering the earth plane. And a lot of these souls are twin flames to allow us, and this is not something that's overnight. This is within the next 20 to 50 years, we'll see more of a twin flame union and connection, because right now they're very rare. But the reason why I see these coming in more is to help us navigate, help us remind ourselves that we're not alone, right? It's almost like if you're a twin out there, raise your hand. I'm not. But if you're a twin, you have that soul, that connection of the other person, right? And I'm not talking about twin flame here. I'm talking about if you've actually been in the same womb as your sibling. There's two hearts, right? Two hearts, but in a soul twin flame connection here, this is two pieces of the same soul that branch off to have a separate experience, and they can find themselves together. But a lot of times we don't incarnate with our twin flame, and some of you may be dreaming about a twin flame. This may be a relationship that you are in. Please take it as it resonates. But for a lot of you, this is something that maybe you do realize in this lifetime that you'll be a part of, or maybe if you've been longing, it can be partnership. It doesn't have to be twin flame. It can be soulmate. For some of you, this is karmic. I will say that there is an end to a karmic relationship, which are very difficult. Out of soulmate, karmic, and twin flame, Virgo, the karmic is the most difficult to detach from. It is one that we learn the most from, at least on a a karmic level of patterns of maybe past lives, of unfinished business, of things within ourselves. We get to the nitty gritty. It can bring out the worst of us. And for some of you, yes, you've been in that, because sometimes we go through one karmic relationship in a lifetime. And for some of you, that's what I see you ending here. For others of you, you could be inviting twin flame, and twin flame is actually a very spiritual, beautiful energy, where a lot of times you hear a lot of toxicity and a lot of, negative things about the twin flame union. That's not what it is. It's not about toxicity, abuse, or, that back and forth, hurting each other. That's not at all what the twin flame is. So again, some of you, this could be a karmic situation that you've labeled as maybe a twin flame, and it could be something that is definitely not. So let's get a message here from the horse spirit. We're going to see, for those of you that watched last weekend's collective, we used this beautiful deck, and I'm going to have you do a little bit of a meditative exercise here where we're going to pull a couple cards for you and get the messages, but I really want you to look at oh wow, you can't make this up. You just seen that card fall basically, and this may have been the same combination literally as maybe Taurus or Gemini. So I want you, Virgo, just to take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and I want you just to take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And what is the first thing that you think of? Emotionally, maybe it's a word, a color, a thought, a feeling, a person. What do you think of when you tune into the energy of this horse spirit? All right. And if you need a moment here, just pause the video and drop it in the comment section box below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. I would love to hear what your intuition brings up. And for those of you that did watch that collective video that I posted last weekend, this was one of the main cards, and I think it was the title as well, No Turning Back. And it says here, Virgo, as you have grown, developed, and deepened on your life's journey, you have found yourself way down the trail from where you started. You may have friends or people in your life asking you to change back or to come back to where you once were. The way you were back then was comfortable for them. They did not need to grow or change to keep you or interact with you. However, you have indeed grown, and you're moving on to new ground, ready to soar to new heights. Looking back is reflective for you. Some yearning or nostalgia is to be expected. But trust that the new higher ground upon which you are standing will be rewarded in itself. Keep moving forward. There is no turning back. That's the death energy. That's the karmic cycle. That is literally coming into contact with balance, with partnership, with collaboration, communication, and other like-minded souls. Very important soul contracts. And this is soulmate as well. And we can have many different soulmates in a lifetime. Typically, usually one, we can have a couple different karmic relationships. They can be romantic, they can be family. And for others as well, this can be work related. There could be people that, typically karmic cycles are short-lived, weeks, months, and if it goes on beyond years, it can certainly bring about a lot of toxicity. There's no turning back. If this is a job, if it's a person, a relationship, if it's an old version of you, right? We're looking at these things in order for you to step into your power and release some of those blocks. And lastly here, pause the video if you can and take a look at this card here. What do you pick up on? What's the energy of this card? Drop it in the comment section below. I'm going to have to turn it up right here to read. But the card is all about camaraderie. Around you at this time is immense support, Virgo, and you are receiving comfort by being with others. Their support is important. It is understood that you will be somewhat dependent on them during this time. Listen to their counsel. Right? Whether this Queen of Cups is you or it's someone offering you great advice or honest, truthful advice, listen to their counsel and contribute your own viewpoint frequently. The task at hand in your journey requires you to work with others and discover the benefits of mutual contribution. and interdependence before you go off on your own. True friendships can boost your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Others may see and contribute what you are missing, and conversely, you will bring to the forefront what they may be missing. For now, enjoy camaraderie. So yeah, some of you, there's new friend groups, there's new organizations, new community, new relationships. Maybe this is family dynamics. And some of these family dynamics, this could be a family karmic cycle that you are being guided to break free from. There's no turning back. And even though others may want you to be the old version of you, you're not. So don't try to fit yourself. It's interesting because they're showing me a small child here. And you know, children grow quickly, and they're showing me a small child that has outgrown their pajamas. And to me, pajamas represent, you know, comfort zone. So some of you have outgrown a comfort zone. You've outgrown a situation, but it's like you're still trying to put on those pajamas, and they come up to your knees, right? And they come up to your elbows, and your belly button's hanging out, and they come up to here. So it's just, it's not the energy that you want to fit yourself into any longer. It doesn't fit for you. So it's okay for you to branch off. It's okay for you to step into your power and find for you, you know, what that new stability looks like, what that new comfort looks like, what that new energy of being proud of yourself feels like to you. Okay? That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. And it also helps the growth of the channel, which I appreciate. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I would love to see what your intuition was guiding you to feel, think, or see when it comes to the horse oracle. Drop it in the comments below. Thank you again for your time, your energy, your support, and love. Till next time, Virgo.